Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. I was meant to be giving you guys a little roundup of today's pre-season friendly between Chelsea and Drogheda United, where Chelsea are out in Ireland, they're in Dublin, and they were scheduled to play a friendly. I didn't really talk about the Peterborough game, where we won 6-1. Again, because first pre-season game, hardly any of the squad were there. I just thought, you know what, we'll just let it slide. I thought I'd do this one, as discussed with Matisse and the other side of the coin over on Matisse's channel earlier on, MAH. Go and check his channel out. And it's been cancelled. It's been cancelled, and I'm about to give you all the details on that. But before I do, I want to let you guys know today's video is brought to you and sponsored by the OneFootball app. Make sure you hit that link in the description. All your football news, your Chelsea news, if you're not a Chelsea fan, your team's news, your country's news, your league's news, your transfer news, anything you need, statistics, information is on the OneFootball app. So make sure you head into the description, click that link, download the app, and enjoy. Let's get into it. So, tonight's match has been cancelled. As we know, Chelsea were out in Ireland. They still are. In Dublin for pre-season. And we're meant to be playing Drogheda United today. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because Matisse gave me a little lesson on that. It's not Drogheda United. They don't pronounce the G. I think it's Drogheda United or Drogheda. So, yeah, apologies to my Irish friends if I've absolutely destroyed that. But here's the latest in relation to today's friendly. From Carefree Youth, tonight's match has been cancelled. Enjoy the rest of the evening in the sun. No need to keep refreshing Getty images. Now, he says that because the game wasn't meant to be televised. It's not recorded. It's not streamed. We're not Arsenal, all due respect, streaming and charging fans $7.99 to watch a pre-season game, which is outrageous, by the way. But, yeah, it wasn't meant to be streamed anyway, or broadcasted, or even filmed. Maybe for internal purposes, but no one there to actually distribute the game out to us in order to watch. So Getty images, obviously waiting for the pictures to come out, because people are there taking pictures, and the results and who scored and that sort of information. And I thought I'd give you guys a roundup of that, but that's not going to happen now because that game has been cancelled. I'm not sure if it's to do with Chelsea's camp or Drogheda United's camp, but someone's tested positive in one of the camps, and it's to do with a member of staff, not any of the players. So yeah, the game's been called off. So we'll get to transfer news in that case. And today's transfer news involves a striker. Not Haaland and not Lukaku. I mentioned him yesterday. I didn't think there'd be any more substance to it, but we do have some good substance, and flipping out, it's decent substance too. It's from Nizar Kinsella. Check this out. Chelsea have revived their interest in Robert Lewandowski and asked to be kept informed about the striker's availability, and that came from Nizar Kinsella. So it's reliable. It's very reliable. That's tier 1 if you're looking in terms of tiers. Lewandowski, what are my thoughts on Lewandowski? I spoke about him briefly yesterday, but let me go into a little bit more detail. He's in his early 30s now. Is he past his prime? You could say he's past his prime, but even if he's past his prime, he is still one of the best strikers in the world. That's without saying. So, would I take him? Hell yeah. But not in a long-term vision. I would honestly look at this as the last resort. If Chelsea are not able to get Erling Haaland, if we're not able to get Lukaku, if we're not able to get, I don't know, name me another top striker. If we're just not able to get someone proper long-term that we know we can settle with for the next 5, 6, 7 years perhaps, then I would go for Lewandowski, at least for the next maybe couple of seasons, get the best out of him, and then we can get ourselves another long-term striker, or just see what happens, because in football anything can happen and loads of things change in the space of a season, let alone 2 seasons. So as a short-term option, a stopgap option, someone to just fill the void, Lewandowski, hell yes. You just know that he would come in and score goals. It's just, can you imagine Lewandowski coming to Chelsea and flopping? That would be the biggest anticlimax in the history of football, or at least the history of the Premier League. No way would he hit a wall. No way would he hit a blank and just not know what to do. It's Lewandowski. I think we can already establish that he would come in and score goals. So in terms of this, I'm happy if this is, well, this is legit. It's come from Nizar Kinsella. Chelsea are actually keeping their eyes open just in case. It's good business. It's good business. But what will it take for Bayern Munich to sell? or to get rid of him? How long is his contract? That's another question. How much does he have left in terms of being a Bayern Munich player and his current deal? It's a good option, honestly. It's a good option at his age. It will be very affordable, I think, for Chelsea, and it would be an option that we can just grind out for the next season or two whilst we buy ourselves some time. So in that case, yes, I'd do Lewandowski. I would definitely have him at Chelsea, but he's not my number one target. We need a long-term prospect, and if we can get Haaland, or if that doesn't happen, we can get Lukaku, that is who you'd go for. If we can't and we're stuck, yeah, let's go in for good old Rob. Good old Rob. But talking about Chelsea's transfer window, and obviously a lot of us are worried. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that worried. I'm starting to get a little bit, just a bit. I'm quite optimistic, but a little bit worried now. Just a hint. I know a lot of you, though, are worried. A lot of you think that we are going to blow it this transfer window. I want to show you this, which has come from Goal and from Nizar Kinsella as well. So check this out. Chelsea are still expected to make a major impact on the summer transfer market. Despite not yet making a move, the club have already raised over £50 million in player sales. So, and I've heard this a couple of times now. A couple of times we've heard that Chelsea will be getting a striker. Even Fabrizio Romano said Chelsea will be getting a striker. That's a foregone conclusion. Chelsea will be bringing someone. Who? That's the question. We don't know. We hope it's Haaland. It might be Lukaku. It could even be Lewandowski. But look, someone, yeah? And when I say someone, who knows? It could even be Danny Ings, yeah? At this rate, it could be Andy Carroll, who's probably still in A&E. I don't know if he's recovered from all his injuries. I doubt it. But look, we will be getting a striker in. That's a certain. We're just kind of worried who we're going to get, and that's the only thing. Chelsea, it seems like, will make an impact. Will get bodies in this transfer window. It just, we don't know who. We don't know who. And the one good thing about this is Chelsea like to do things quietly. And if they don't want you to know, you won't know. And right now, we don't know. So hopefully, that's a good sign that Chelsea are doing things behind closed doors that we don't know about. And hopefully, it comes to it where all of a sudden, boom, bid made, boom, bid accepted, boom, player signs. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Now, in order to make those sort of deals happen, there's been a rumour about Timo Werner. And I knew this was rubbish, as far as I'm concerned. This is why I didn't even entertain it. But now we've got Kevin Palmer telling us exactly what is going down. So check this out. Chelsea not selling Timo Werner this summer. A new striker will almost certainly arrive. So again, it backs up my point that I've just made. Someone will come in. We just don't know who. But Timo Werner going? No, that was never going to happen. That was never expected to happen. And I don't think anyone should even have thought that that was going to happen. Same goes for Ziyech. You see the antics in training. It seems like Ziyech is having a lot of fun. He's getting stuck in. It looks like Tuchel's very happy with him. And I have to say, from the footage that we've got in pre-season training so far, it seems like Loftus-Cheek is someone that Tuchel's paying attention to. Now, I don't know. I'm not there. But just my gut feeling, having looked at some of the footage and some of the pictures and some of the images coming out of pre-season training, seems like Loftus-Cheek is getting on very, very well. So, we'll see. But in terms of Werner, Ziyech, any of the main lads that we have in this squad, no one's going. Relax, no one's going. Werner included. Werner will definitely be needed. He just needs to score more goals. That's it. That's his one last thing. Apart from that, he does everything right. And we've all established this already. So, hopefully it works out. Whoever comes in as a striker, we'll see. I mean, I don't want to be misled on this whole strikers coming in, because we've gotten rid of Giroud. He's gone. So I don't want this striker coming in to be a third backup striker that's not going to play. Like, I hope that's not what's going to happen, because if that does, fireworks are going to kick off. I'm just saying. So hopefully someone big comes in, we get a target and we can move on, because if we get a goal scoring striker, someone that is just going to put chances to bed, we will be Premier League title favourites. We will be favourites. We will be competing for the title. We will be competing to retain the Champions League and try and get as much silverware as possible. We just need that point. I think right now the squad is good, and don't get it twisted. Some people seem to be worried and say, if we don't sign anyone, we're going to fail. That's not necessarily true, because of the squad that we've had. When Thomas Tuchel came in, he came in February. Let's remember this. He came halfway through the season, just after halfway through the season. And look what he accomplished. Imagine if he has a whole season. we would be getting results. We would. But we do need that striker. That is one key problem that we know if we solve it, we go to the next level. And we need to go to the next level. We can't just stay where we are. So I'm just saying, we'll see what goes down. Now, talking about Giroud leaving the club, we've already established, and I spoke about this yesterday, in terms of Tammy Abraham and his possibility of leaving the club. Well, today we have something a bit concrete, and it's about to get interesting. Check this out. Chelsea's Tammy Abraham is open to the prospect of joining Arsenal this summer, and that's from The Athletic. It doesn't really get more reliable than that. So it just depends now if Arsenal are going to come in. The rumours are that they're going to come in for a loan, but that loan will include an obligation to buy, not an option to buy. An obligation to buy. So if they were to get that loan deal done, at the end of the loan deal, they will be forced to pay money to Chelsea to buy him. Basically, they're buying him, just not paying money straight away. Take it as a loan. Take it as a literal loan, like a credit loan, where, you get something on credit and then you start paying back later. Like, buy now, pay later. That is basically what it is. Tammy Abraham being open to the prospect of joining Arsenal, I'm not entirely surprised. I'm sure he is. Don't forget, growing up, he was an Arsenal fan. But in terms of him playing first-team football on a regular basis, I think he knows he's more likely to get that at Arsenal than he is at Chelsea. Now, we'll see what happens in relation to that. And even Tammy Abraham in training so far, he's professional, he's looking good, he's looking happy, he's getting involved, and it's looking nice. But business is business. And I think if a big offer of 40 million comes in, we will be selling him. But then that means we've got two spots to fill in. Two voids. Giroud and Abraham. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. We just need to make sure we do business. Players leaving, cool. Raising funds, nice. Players, going and getting the opportunities, okay, I understand. We need to bring players in before this transfer window ends. We can't be left with nothing. We hope that we get business done. Let me know what you think in the comment section below in relation to everything that I've mentioned today. Obviously, the pre-season friendly is cancelled. We move on to the next one. Let me know in regards to Lewandowski. Would you take him? Would you not? Let me know your thoughts. I really want to hear your thoughts on that one in the comment section below. And then let me know about all the other topics that I've discussed today. Us definitely bringing in a striker. Are you confident? Are you not? Do you believe that? Do you not? Let me know about Tammy Abraham. And yeah, lovely jubbly. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this. And I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Take care. And peace.